Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about ARP poisoning. ARP, which stands for Address Resolution Protocol, is a communication protocol used to discover the MAC address of a device and map it to an associated IP address. For instance, if we have a device with IP address 192.168.2.1 which needs to communicate with device 192.168.2.2, it first needs to know the MAC address of 2.2 because switch works in data link layer and it uses the MAC address to communicate. In order to discover the MAC address of 192.168.2.2, 192.168.2.1 sends a broadcast message requesting the MAC address of 192.168.2.2. So 192.168.2.2 replies with its MAC address, which is then stored in the ARP cache of 192.168.2.1. However, if this broadcast is received by an attacker, the attacker could send a fake reply with its own MAC address. This leads to the MAC address of the attacker being stored in the ARP cache of 192.168.2.1 instead of the legitimate MAC address of device 2.2. This can potentially allow the attacker to intercept and access all information being exchanged between 192.168.2.1 and 2.2. Now let's check how ARP poisoning is actually done. For that, we have two machines with the IP address. One is 192.168.2.126 and the other is 192.168.2.135. So now let's first ping 192.168.2.135 from 126. So it's pinging. And now let's check the ARP cache. We are able to see that 2.135 and its MAC address is available here. Now let's start the attack. So for that we have an attacker mission. Let's open EtherCap. Now let's give scan for hosts. Now let's view the host list. Here we are able to see that 135 and 126 are here. Let 126 be target 1 and 135 be target 2. And let's start by giving ARP poisoning here and OK. Now let's open Wireshark to sniff all the communication between both the machines. Now let's telnet 192.168.2.135 from 126. Now here in Wireshark, we'll be able to see the telnet done here. Let's give follow TCP stream. Now we are able to see all the info that was entered here. So this is how ARP poisoning is done and is used to intercept all the communication done between two devices. I hope you found this video helpful. Thank you.